What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video brought to you by Rib. Today, back to some nostalgia, back to something we used to call the Ultimate Lakeside. Basically, it was one of the first ever live server mission files that I used or started creating, and as you can see, there's a lot of content. A lot of content. Obviously, you don't have to use anything of this. If you want to use this, the links will be in the description. If you want to delete anything, feel free. But yeah, this was the first time I started getting into XCAM and building into maps and adding and editing and just working in armor in general. Only issue with it at the minute, obviously since this is probably years old, the 64-bit wasn't released back then, and now if I go onto 64-bit it will crash. That means there's an asset somewhere I put on the map that's making it crash on 64-bit, so I am running it on 32-bit. So I'll probably come across while it's crashing it, like I did when I built my Sunset Valley map. There's a little military asset mod that I put onto the map, and every time I went on 64-bit it would crash until I deleted that, and then I worked out what it was, and it was a little military hut. As soon as I got rid of that, it worked on 64-bit. So yeah, until I find which it is, it will crash on 64-bit, and you do have to run it on 32-bit. But like I say, you could just delete the builds I've added to the map. If you go into the map, you'll see what I've added in XCAM. If you want to just use the map, then feel free. So just delete what I've added. Right, so nostalgia. Like I say, this is the first time I ever started working in XCAM. There is loads of little custom builds in here. We'll go across some. I think that was all. Yeah, that was all custom. Was this little truck shop that we added? We'll have a quick look around. Links, like I say, will be in the description. If you want to use it, feel free. Oh, the good times we had at this McDonald's was crazy, and Taco Bell across the street, and there's a load of dust there because we've collapsed this building to put Taco Bell there in the editor, so that's what that is. That's just a bit of dust from the building collapsing with the invisible helipads. So let's have a quick look around, and then we'll go through the files that you need to actually run this. So let's go out of the town. There's the hospital that we used to refer to as the CG hospital, but no, I didn't get it from CG, I actually got it myself. The bank here, which is updated from the Santa Catalina pack. It's a nice little bank. Still to this day, it's a nice little bank. But the nostalgia is real. So let's head out of the town. As you can see, this little gas station here. This is all added by myself. Just when I started in the pub, getting into XCAM building. A little kebab shop across the street. And then we're going to have the PD. The custom PD, which is part of the MM buildings. So yeah, I haven't been in here for years, for quite a long time. Oh, this over here is all edited. Some shops and the gun shop. This is all custom. There's not another Lakeside like it, though. Well, there shouldn't be. This was never released. So let's head out of Lakeside and let's head up to Smallville. Did I do anything to Smallville? I don't think so. No, I don't think we did. No, Smallville's still exactly the same. Let's head up, up, up. Oh, we did add a big custom town up here, so if we went across this bridge, and this is all custom. This is a load of blank space that we added an extra little town, which at the time was pretty damn nice. So this is all a custom town that we added, and like I say, a lot of you guys have probably played this. A lot of you subs on the channel probably remember this. The nostalgia is real. So yeah, this is all custom. It is a very custom build. The mission file obviously is very outdated. It hasn't been used for a long time. It does use the 3.1.4.8 Altis, which some still refer to as the most stable version before they introduced macros, etc. But yeah, you'll probably update that. And here we have a custom jail that we added. Very nice indeed, very nice. And over at the top we have the firing range, which you can still find on a lot of my other missions, which was made. This wasn't made by me. This was made by a guy, an old school guy called Gleno. Gleno. Right, so let's head back. Let's see what else we can find. Ooh, okay, so let's head back south and see what else we created. So let's go, and just an update, I have just removed the whole of the mission file, so all these markers will need moved. I've just left the XCAM builds. However, if you want to move them, then feel free. Remove them, feel free. So let's go check. It's been that long. there's that much content. I can't remember what we've done. Castle View, that was another custom place. So let's just jump. We have just come up there. Let's just jump straight over to. Let's go over to the caves. Wow, it's been a while since I've seen any of this. Where are these caves? Ah, shit, the caves. Wowzers. So type in the chat, boys, if you remember this stuff. These are the caves. Some tunnel systems. Wow, I remember this. I remember all these. Jeez, it's been so long. So long. Bloody nice, man. Nice. Some time and effort went into this, I tell you. But this is the first time I started getting into XCAM and building in Arma 3. So it's not my best work. But yeah, it's where it all started, boys. It's where it all started. To this day, I still haven't seen a cave system like this on any other map. But yeah, nice. Nice, that was the caves. Let's go from there. Let's go to... What did we... Oh yeah, there's another town called Castle View. So this is all a big blank space. Excuse me, boys. And we added another little town called Castle View. Loads of shops, loads of houses, a PD. Very nice, very nice. All fully custom. Like I say, this was never released, so now's your chance. If you want to use this, feel free. It hasn't been touched in years. Just put across your new mission file onto it. Put your NPCs where you want them. Happy bloody days. Happy bloody days. You'll never see a lakeside like it. So we've seen the caves. We've been to Castle View. Did we do anything to Los Diablos or the airport? I do not know. I cannot remember. Let's check. I don't think that's their default. Did we put a go-kart track up here? Maybe. Obviously, it looks laggy at the minute, but it's not. It's just because the first time it sinks in. Plus, Lakeside Valley was never known for its amazing frames. It has got like 13 million trees. Okay, moving on. Let's go to the wiki bar. The wiki bar, main. Down on the beach. Throw some parties. Yep, the first time I used that bar. Nice, we have had a few parties here in this time. Lovely jubbly. Let's go. Are we missing? So we've been to the new town up north, which was, what do we call that? Bluebell Hollow. We've been seeing the builds in the main city. We've been over to the caves. We've been to the new town over at Castle View. Where else is that? Underwater archaeology. Oh yes, I remember this. This is a pain in the arse to build, this was. So if we go down. Wow, as you can see, there's actually roads, buildings, the lot underwater. So imagine scuba diving under here and going inside buildings, etc. Pretty damn cool, But it was a nightmare to build. Tried to make it look as run down as possible with its damaged buildings. Same again, I've never seen this on any other map. Actual road and town underneath water. Pretty sick, pretty damn sick. Okay, let's go to... Did we do anything to Morrison? I don't think so. This is all custom. This is like a big rebel town. Yeah, this is all custom. Check this out. So there's nothing here before, boys. This is a rebel town with the little rebel base in the middle. This is all custom as well. Yeah, are we missing anything? San Cristobal. Drug dealer, another rebel down there. Rebel hideout. MD and Mayfield, cargo, heroin processing, wiki bar. No, I think that's pretty much what we did. So to summarise it up, a few edits in the city. So like I say, you will have to, if you're going to use it, you will have to remove all these NPCs, add your own NPCs. Just leave the XCAM builds if you want them. If you don't, just revert back to the normal map. So yeah, there's a few edits like McDonald's, Taco Bell's, etc. in the city, the PD, the new shopping centre next to, which is just outside the racetrack, this bit here. Then we had the new town up north, which was Bluebell Hollow. Then we had the new town, well, the cave system on the left. We've been to the cave system. Then we had the other town, Castle View. Is there something dead? Oh yeah, did we do anything down here? Oh, there's another rebel base down here. This is all custom as well. I've used this. Oh, what's up in there? I've used this rebel base on a. It's one of the first I made on a few maps. Happy days, happy days. This is years old though, like I say, guys. This is just something I found. The nostalgia is real. If you want to use it, feel free. But like I said, there is something. I'd probably come across it, but I don't think I'm going to look for it. That can be down to you guys. There is something that's making it crash in 64-bit. I'm running it currently in 32. I'll remove the Task Force radio as well, so you don't need Task Force radio. So yeah, pretty much it. I probably missed this, that, and the other. It was just a quick summarise. So let's just go to the editor. It's like I say, boys. These are the two mod folders that you're going to need to run the map and all the mods for the XCAM builds. And this is the mission file. But I have removed the whole mission and just left the mission file with the actual builds in it. So, if you're going to use it, like and subscribe. If you remember it, comment down below. I'll see you all again soon. Peace out, amigos. Ta-da.